Before I start this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Ruach HaKodesh, double honor to Apostle Elder Great Millstone, real will and teach well. Shalom to the 144,000 men that's pushing and believing in this word and all true sincerity and sacrificing their life and will to do so. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to Ilay Foreign Scout that brought out all four colors of the earth. Shalom yet again. And this video right here is the Lord only knows Israel. Now, I've been not just noticing, but every time a scoffer or vocab, primarily vocab, try to say, oh, what about Acts, or basically trying to squeeze in other nations can be saved, and that's not biblical at all. And at this point, the Lord only deals with Israel, and only in modern day terms, the Lord only fuck with Israel. So at the end of the day, man, they can come at all angles, and these scripts right here are scripts that defeat all of that. And there's multiple other scripts. I can get Acts 6 and 1, but you know, these scoffer of manly vocab, and you know, Egypt. Well, he got to be a Haman, bro. He Haman, bro, in the reincarnation, as brothers been saying. But the Lord has definitely made it known who he deals with and who he doesn't deal with. So at the end of the day, man, no natural born Gentile can be saved. And by natural born Gentile, I mean a heathen. But first, I'm gonna start off with Psalms chapter 147. So let me get there first. I passed it. This is Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. He shewed his word unto Jacob, and Jacob is another word for Israel, you know, because when Jacob earned that name Israel also because he wrestled the angel. But anyway, in the history, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. And yeah, the Lord has only given us the law, statutes, and commandments. He did not even just that. During in the wilderness, when the Lord gave the Mosaic laws, you know, and had them embedded on stone from the laser beam from a chariot, that's which is the true finger of God, as they say. That was given to Israelites. You know, so therefore, at the end of the day, man, that wasn't given them to no heathens. The Lord has miraculously delivered Israel on numerous occasions, according to 2 Ezra chapter 1. And I actually, Lord, I grab that if the Spirit allows me to. Verse 20, he have not dealt so with any nation, and as far for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. And it goes to show that the Lord doesn't deal with other nations like he do with Israel. He set up kings and rulers, yes, but that doesn't mean the Lord dealing with you. He set up the Greeks just for them to fall to the Romans. You know, the Lord obviously is with Israel, and I'm not saying all of Israel, but I'm saying the elect primarily and only. But at the end of the day, the Lord only choose Israel. Choose Israel. Actually, I could grab that. Was that Isaiah 2 or Isaiah 14? Actually, let me see real quick. Yep. This is Isaiah chapter 14. I'm passing it again. This is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And those strangers are the Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations. Now, you do have Israelites that look like so-called Ammonites or the Japanese, the Moabites, Elamites, you know, Edomites. You have Israelites that look like Edomites, but if you trace it back to their, like, you know, and it don't take that long for you to lose that pigment so-called pigment. You know, Blake Griffin example. Who else was it? Blake Griffin. His father Jake, and he had a kid. And, you know, he ginger and so-called white. You know, so for these Christians to be saying and vocab to be trying to squeeze in, everybody, no. Not everybody's going to be saved, and the Yahushua is only coming to collect the elect, and the elect are the Israelites. Let me see. I get verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And yeah, the so-called Christians and vocab don't like to hear this. They don't like to be told this. They like to, let me go to Acts, let me go to the New Testament. You know, vocab don't like to sit up here and read stuff like this because this goes against whatever he's saying. At the end of the day, the Lord is only dealing with Israel, and there's nothing I can do about it, any other brother could do about it, or any heathen could do about it. Thus saith the Lord. So now from there, I'm gonna get Amos. I'm gonna get Amos chapter 3. Let me see. This is Amos chapter 3, and I start at verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, and yeah, this goes to show, this was written toward the Israelites, spoken towards the Israelites, because at the end of the day, the Lord is going. Obviously, the Lord is going to judge 2/3 of Israel, according to Zechariah 13 and 8 and 9. But this is talking. This is towards Israelites. This isn't towards heathens. In verse 2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. And yeah, that goes to show that the Lord is only dealing with Israel. He chastised Israel harder than any other nation. Well, he chastised Israel first than any other nation. That's like you being the eldest. You get chastised more than your other siblings. Now, granted, yeah, your other siblings get chastised, but you're the eldest. You're going to take all the responsibility, and not what it is being the eldest. You have to take the responsibility of your younger siblings. You will get whooped for something you ain't doing. Your other younger siblings did. That's because the Lord obviously knows his children. The children of the Lord are the Israelites, and that's period, point blank. But yeah, with the eldest is in charge. They are just like I said, we was given the law, statutes, and commandments. So, and the Lord didn't give that to the other nations. He didn't. Granted, they do follow that to a certain extent. Like, you know, when you go overseas to the east, you know, you see women. You see women wearing certain clothes that they should be wearing. You know, they do certain shit they're supposed to do. You know, they get that from us, because at the end of the day, everything originates from the Israelites. So therefore, that whole argument of Gentiles this, Gentiles that, Greeks is this, Greeks that, etc., etc. You know, this book is for Israelites and primarily the elects. So therefore, for those statements to be said and broken down incorrectly shows you that vocab no, man. Vocab no. That's why he trying so hard to debunk the GMS for years now. He has a bad history of this. He has a bad track record of trying to debunk the Israelites, man. But yeah, let me see. Now I'm gonna go to 2nd Ezra chapter 6. And then I'm going to close out. Well, actually, I'm going to get 2nd Ezra 1 as well. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6. I'll start at verse, 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest the Lord of all creatures. And yeah, the Lord, going back to Genesis, Genesis 1 and 2, and Adam was was on the earth naming animals and things of that nature. And Adam wasn't the only fucking human being. You know? Adam was the only human being. And also, you know, the Lord gave Adam power over animals. We don't have that now. Animals look at us as prey. But Adam was above those animals. Let me see. Made us Lord of all thy creatures, of him we are, and the people whom thou hast chosen. And yeah, the Lord chose it. Now, beginning with Adam, you have a bloodline. It's written in Genesis, it's written all over. You go to Acts, you go to Matthews, you know, you go to the lineage of Yahushua. You know that Yahushua wasn't no damn heathen, he was an Israelite. So, keep going. Let me see, verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes. And yeah, that goes towards the Israelites. The world was made for our sakes, not for you heathen. Now, granted, you heathen live here, but that don't mean y'all are. That ain't for your sake. It's made for Israelites. Verse 56. As for the other people, I wonder who that is, vocab, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. And yeah, you heathens are nothing in the grand scheme of things. Y'all just servants and handmaids. Y'all just hired help at the end of the day, and that's just something y'all have to accept. We can, like I said, we can't change it. You damn sure can't change it. And at the end of the day, the Lord pick and choose who he wants. And if you go against that, you have a problem with the Heavenly Father. So, therefore, we have a problem with you also. And you go against the scriptures. Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle. And spittle is spit, obviously. And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And yeah, at the end of the day, man, the Lord has chosen Israel, you know, and there's nothing we can say or do about it. But you should be glad that you've been chosen at the end of the day, you know. The Lord could have made you a heathen. He could have made you, you know, of the other nations. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it on that. Because at the end of the day, for this is written towards the Israelites. This book for the Israelites at the end of the day. But yeah, I didn't want this video was edifying and quick and straight to the point. I like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakakodash. And Lord willing, this video is edifying. And on to the next one. Shalom.